Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can see from behind me, it's kind of a different angle. You guys are actually facing my purse pal wall that I have put up. Did I show this in one of my recent videos? I don't remember, but I have a purse pal wall because I went haywire on the purse pals. If you've been following me for a long time, like, you know, I've owned a lot of purse pals for a while. Like, my original ones are like these Mickey ones and that Duffy up there. But ever since I started traveling to Japan all the time, I've accumulated a lot of purse pals. And this video, as you can see with the big luggage behind me right there, we are talking about things that I like to do before I travel. Now, I am going to Asia once again. It has been a year since I've been to Asia. I traveled last to Japan in October of 2024. It is now January of 2026. So I didn't go anywhere major in 2025. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to travel to Asia specifically in the winter time. I have not experienced Japanese winter just yet. I did spring, I've done summer, I've done fall. It's time to experience Japanese winter, but this year is a little bit different. I'm actually going to Hong Kong as well, and I planned it this way so I could also experience Chinese New Year. I have not been to Hong Kong or China during Chinese New Year, and it's such a festive time. That's my background. I really want to see it, and I really want to feel like the festivities and the energy of celebrating Chinese New Year. I won't be there exactly during Chinese New Year, but I will be there right before Chinese New Year. So then all the decorations should be up. All of the, seasonal items should be available to purchase. And I will be able to indulge in a little bit of Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, which is really fun. Not going to be going anywhere major. I'm just going to stay in Tokyo and just enjoy Tokyo there. My friend from Osaka is actually coming down to Tokyo to visit us and spend some time with us there. But then I fly to Hong Kong and then I fly back to Tokyo afterwards at a later part of my trip. But these are the top things that I like to do before I travel. I'm making this video because way back when Ingrid Nilsson used to make content on YouTube. Do you guys remember Ingrid? I loved her stuff so much. I wish she was still doing YouTube videos. I know she has a candle business now, but she made a what I like to do before I travel video eons ago, and I watched it, and what stuck to me was one of the things she said is to wash her bed linens and make her bed. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. It is 2 days before I travel. I wish I could do it tomorrow, so my bed linens would be as fresh as possible. I leave on a Saturday morning, or I have to leave to the airport by Saturday morning, and I won't leave until noon. But you know how you have to be at the airport 3 hours earlier, so especially for international flights. So I will not have time to do it tomorrow. I have just too many things on the go on Friday, and then I need to wash all of my clothes that I've worn for the week. So I just will not have time to do that tomorrow, so I'm doing that today. It's as close as I can possibly get to having the freshest linens, but I will be sleeping in those fresh linens for 2 days, which I think is fine since it's my bed, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be washing my bed linens first. I think there's nothing better than coming home to that fresh bed linen feel, especially from traveling for like over 3 to 4 weeks. It's just so nice to come home to like very fresh bed linens. So I'm doing that today. The second thing I'm going to do is giving my whole house a general tidy up. I'm pretty chaotic, I'd say. I just have things like kind of scattered everywhere. So I'm going to give my house a nice little clean. That way when I come back from my trip, I'm not going to have stuff that's already just scattered around the floor. I'll have stuff that's been put away, and just then I can come and cause a little bit of chaos and commotion when I'm back. But yeah, I need to make sure I vacuum. I make sure I tidy up all my essentials and make sure my bedside is tidy. So when I come back, it's not pure chaos and I'm not like overwhelmed by the chaos there. The third thing I'm going to do is run all the errands that I need to run before I leave. So this is going to be like a part a million, because in the category of errands, I mean getting my eyebrows done, getting a Brazilian done. I'm getting an eye exam done because it's so much cheaper to get eyewear in Japan. So I want to have that option in case I do see a pair of glasses or sunglasses that I am interested in. I also need to make sure I have my eSIM ready. I did buy it already. I just haven't loaded it onto my phone. So I'm going to load that on my phone now. I also needed to get a gym membership. I signed up for a gym so I can use it overseas. I go with Anytime Fitness because Anytime Fitness has gyms all over the world and you can use your membership anywhere in the world. So I signed up for Anytime Fitness already. So the things that I have to do specifically today, I already did the Brazilian. I already did the gym sign up. By the way, I do my own Brazilians, which is like crazy. I taught myself that in 2020 when the lockdown happened. And I think it is the best skill I've ever taught myself. First of all, it saves me like $60 to $70 a month. And then I just buy the Sugar Moon sugar solution and I use that on my Brazilian. Like, it's so much easier. Also, is it painful? For me, it's not that painful. It kind of just depends on like the season or like the growth stage, but I can do it every single month. And I love that I can do that because I was just able to do it. So I already did that. Today I'm going to get my eyebrows done. That I don't want to do myself. I want someone to do them for me. It's so much easier for them to tidy my eyebrows for me. Of course, I'm going to get my eyes checked today because I want to make sure I have my most recent prescription. And what else? Finalize my packing. I probably need to get a pair of headphones. I don't know where my Beats by Dre that I've had for like over 10 years went. I remember holding the little case being like, I need to remember these because I need to keep them safe. So I have them for my trip and I don't know where they went. They are nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. No idea where they are. So I probably will get a little pair of headphones and yeah, I will load my eSIM that I have, and that's about all the errands that I have today. My fourth thing I need to do, I'll probably do tomorrow night, is finish up my laundry. I like to make sure there's no laundry. I don't want to come back and have to do even more laundry. I already wash my clothes when I'm abroad in like, you know, the hotel and stuff, but I don't want to come back and have so much laundry to do. I'm going to make sure I do my laundry before I leave. Of course, it's very important to do so because I just don't want to come back and have like more laundry to do that I just left for a whole month. And the last thing I want to do is clear out my fridge. Need to make sure that the whole fridge is cleaned out, cleared out, nothing else in the fridge. I don't want there to be any food that could potentially spoil when I'm away. I just want to make sure everything is done. So it sucks because normally I also would have prepped meals for when I return home because usually I'm jet lagged and I don't want to like do any major cooking. This year I just was so busy. I didn't have time to like prep chili or lasagna or anything like that. Although I do have a lot of just like ready prep foods in my freezer. So realistically, it's not a big deal. I can definitely get something and eat something together when I come back from my trip. But yeah, clearing out the fridge, major, because yeah, you just don't want to have any food that's spoiled or anything like that. So those are the top things I'm going to do before I leave on vacation. Let me know if there's anything that you guys like to do before you guys go on vacation. Those are just the things that I'm going to do. And that marks the beginning of my Asia videos that should be coming out soon. So I hope you guys will enjoy those videos or look forward to them. And I will see you guys in the next video. Follow me on Instagram _HelloHarley. Follow me on TikTok @HelloHarley. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.